Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Quarbit, and welcome back to episode 2 of the Punic Power series, playing as Carthage and going through their entire mission tree. Now, sorry about this episode not being out yesterday, and that's because, as many of you may have been aware at this point of, there were a lot of problems. I was able to play for about 5 or 6 hours just going through the game to familiarize myself with the new stuff, and then when I tried to record later that evening, it just stopped working. Just a lot of crashes, nothing really ended up working, and so here we are the next day, after they released the hotfix, and apparently it fixed stuff. It didn't for me for the first, 20 minutes I tried. But in the end, hopefully this becomes a stable, workable video that doesn't end up crashing on me. That would be fantastic. If it doesn't, that would be great. But anyways, we were on our way to first conquer, I believe it was Syracuse, which is actually the name of this. It's not Syracuse, there's an AE at the end there, which I'm assuming, I'm no, Latin, nor whatever language most of the things this is supposed to be in. Expert, but I'm pretty sure that's how it's supposed to be pronounced in some degree. Right, yes, we were actually also trying to be friends with the other generals, or the other faction leaders, because if we do, well, regardless of what we do here, I think I'd prefer money. We kind of need to have the favor of everyone else in the Senate, which, I don't know, is it called a Senate here? I guess, kind of. Unless I can trade that to myself, then yes, I'd be willing to part with that, because then we get the export. We already have the export bonus, I guess. Or do we? Yeah, we already have the export bonus, I'm guessing. But yeah, we need faction support from pretty much everyone in, I don't know, what is it? Is it a suffraget? Suffraget? I don't know. It's called a Senate in Rome. It's not called a consulate, I guess. I think that's something different, but whatever. Whew, boy. Oh, our vassal for a ducat. Oh, okay, so things are still called ducats. That's really important. That's the only time we've been told that these little gold things are still referred to as ducats. Okay, cool. That's great, I guess. What do we want here? A lot of our vassals lose opinion of us. It's not very good. Or we can ask for money from our vassals and they don't like us. We'll give it a shot. We're not in like massive need of money. Pretty sure all of our subjects like us to some degree. Small amount of, a little bit of tyranny, a little bit of money. Tyranny never hurt anyone too much. There we go. Okay, we got a little bit of money. That's nice. I guess we asked one of our subjects. The rest of them were upset because they're like, well, he's coming for us next. So, I guess that makes more sense. One of them was more upset than the others, which is, that's reasonable. We also apparently have really bad research ratio. Well, despite the fact that we don't have enough to even get all of these inventions, I don't think that's the worst thing in the world. How much money do you have? You have a good amount of money. I think this should be like the last guy we should really have to befriend for anything important. A new child is born. Okay. Do the Safet. Pop promotion speed increase. Sure. New invention can be afforded. We have more than enough men for who we're fighting. Or do we? The stakes have gone up. Rome, Locri, not that important. Rhegium, also not so important. Gelas. So that's what, 18 I think? Or maybe a little bit less. 6, 6, and 3 is definitely not 18, it's 15. And we have 11, that makes it 26, plus Rome's 3, but we all know they're going to build a hell of a lot more. Yeah, they definitely have the funds to produce more. I think we'd do pretty well if we just first off invaded Rome. If we went over and brought them out of the war first. That'd be kind of good. Dismantle Rome early. I guess it's less cinematic, but it's more strategic to get rid of Rome as early as you can. So Rome's probably going to build a total of, I'd say maybe 30 cohorts in the end, if we let them grow, which I don't really want to. I'm sure we'll do that. Okay, now we have the Senate support. Beautiful. Is that really? Oh, it is the Senate. Okay, yeah, I'm just dumb. Anyway. Who's supporting us for this war? apparently enough people, which is it's just good enough for me. We don't have very much popularity, but that's fine. We can get more popularity by declaring war on people and killing them. Generally, he's 43. He has a couple good years left in him, so he can get some conquesting done. So let's start with our main objectives. Let's try and make sure our ships... Well, they're gonna make it over there regardless. Let's go with morale recovery. Yeah, let's go with that just before we head out. Our armies also need to be maintained. The fleet's maintained. The forts don't really, but they'll automatically put themselves up anyway. So that's fine. Alright, let's boost it up a little bit of a speed. Another thing I noticed is there's a little bit more lag in the game now. I tried to counteract that by turning down my settings, see if that would fix anything in the long run, make it good. No, it doesn't. It doesn't really. It's just something with the new update. I'm sure some of you have also encountered this. It's a little bit weird, but I think it is just part of the update being... I guess there's not enough tags to really cause a difference. Not enough new tags, at least. As for everything else, maybe the fact there are new missions, that could really be it. Calculating timings and decisions for missions for, I don't know, 900 nations could do a little bit of damage to your processing speed, I suppose. Akragas should be over here. Right, yeah, we talked about this. Akragas. That wouldn't be so bad of a war after we take Syracuse. Wouldn't be so bad. Bring you guys down. It also occurred to me, I actually forgot to set my timer. So, let me do that real quick. We're at 7 minutes, meaning I'm going to drop down my timer time to about, let's say, at most, let's go with 18 minutes. Let's go with 17, actually. There we go. Just so that I don't go over and then, I don't know, miss my bus that I have to catch in like 40 minutes. Anyways, let's grab these guys, put them on the ship. Embark you, and embark you. Whoa, no, hold on, not you. Why do you have bad tactics? Yeah, skirmishing, there we go. You also have bad tactics. I don't remember giving you bad tactics, but oh well. So this guy will be a decently, I guess, heavy fighting unit. You're going to be really weird, actually. Why do you have the heavy? Hold on. Something's not right here. Let's disembark these guys. You are not supposed to have a heavy because... yeah, a lot of this stuff is just wrong. You have a lot of light infantry. Did I mess something up here? I think I might have messed something up. I definitely didn't mess something up. Okay. We can fix this, though. So, pretty much you are supposed to, without this guy... sorry, deselect. There we go. Group up with these guys. The archers, I think, are supposed to be evenly split. Then the war elephants are supposed to be... definitely not here. War elephants are heavy. This is going to be a sieging stack as well, because it's light. Less casualties, less attrition, I guess. So we're going to move these guys, deselect this, over here. And you're going to move a couple... how many do you have? 17,000 cohorts, and you have 17,000 men, sorry. Okay, we'll move a couple of the archers over. We'll switch this over to war elephants. I'll split off 3 of them, sure. And then we'll deselect this guy, group those guys up, 15,000, and another 14,000. Okay, that works a lot better. I like that a whole lot better. Tactics, actually, apparently you are really good at shock now. Solid, okay. Embark you. You are still good at skirmish. Embark. You guys, I'm just letting you be. I'm pretty sure I messed this one up too, but I'm just leaving this one be. I've already done enough reorganization for today's episode. If I really wanted to be efficient, I could fix it, but I'm not, so... yep, that is one of them. That is indeed one of the ships. Can I select the other one, though? Thank you. Weird, okay. So basically, here comes the Carthaginian fleet, the Armada, coming to invade Rome early in the game because, oh, you guys definitely did build up a little bit. Because honestly, that's where we're at here. Definitely take Syracuse is what we want. Well, yeah, definitely. I don't know what else you even own, but we want to take Syracuse. All of our tribal little boys get called in, that's fine. There we go. Looks like the game understands it's already a good time to put on the battle music, or suspenseful music at least. I see Rome has a lot of there's a lot of ports around here that I'd like to take. I don't suppose I could just walk into here, can I? It would make more sense if I could just go into the port. I mean, generally, back in these days, naval landings couldn't as easily be deterred or just stopped right out. Or at least they weren't, generally speaking. Okay, we're fighting a total of... I really wish it told me a total. That would be so much better than whatever we have here. Okay, of actual fighting units, I'd say... about 37,000. Yes? Yes, 37,000 of actual fighting units in total. I have 45,000 along with all of my friends, I guess. We'll start by sieging... Are you the light one? You are the light one. We'll start by sieging Rome then. Are these all cities? Oh, Rome is going to burn very hard, I guess. Okay, so as for when we separate piece out Rome, we're going to want to at least take one province. Or one territory. We're going to try our best to deal the damage immediately early on. This guy's the fighting unit, so he should do his job and start fighting. He's also using a lot of his food. He's locked in. My tactics are not as good as theirs. Okay. Let's see how it goes. We're doing a little bit of damage at least. Guess we had some good rolls, because this otherwise would have been a bad fight, probably, so... Are they going to be able to reinforce? I wouldn't think so. I do know, like, the battles, they're kind of weird. They tend to get shorter. Or, they tend to, like, draw out a lot longer for some reason as the battle goes on. I find that a little bit weird. That's not generally how battles work, but... Oh well, I don't think a battle usually lasts an extra 2 weeks as you get towards the end of the battle. Usually, I guess, the troops would have retreated and gone home by that point. If their morale is so low and yet they continue to fight. I don't know. It's a little bit weird how battles are done in this game, especially when you can just come back from a fight. That's not how things are done usually, but there's just one big battle, and if you lose, that's it. You pretty much just lost. Imperator Rome likes to handle things a little bit differently, though. So we have to plan accordingly. Rome will not accept any peace. Months at war, right. We actually haven't been at war for very long. I guess that makes sense. Where's the Romosphere? Like, who's in this Romosphere here? Let's check, because I know they have a couple of subjects. Yeah, okay, I knew this was here because Pompeii. You get that little event about it erupting at some point. Ooh, are you faction leader? Oh, yes, of course we're going to be friends with you. That's a free friendship right there. That is fantastic. You guys are a weird kind of mix of a heavy and a light. In fact, I might rebalance, do a little bit of rebalancing real quick. You guys are currently losing food, but now you're in... Now it changes by a little bit, or nothing actually each month. Okay. We're gonna do some rebalancing here, while we're also sieging down Rome. We might have to swap out an army on the siege. Let us create a new unit of the heavy fighting things. And I'll go over here. And we're going to move... Nah, that's actually just fine. You're going to have a couple of extra units, though. But really, this guy, he doesn't really have much. Ooh, boy. Archers, light infantry, and then we don't have a flank, which is kind of bad. Elephants aren't really supposed to flank either, so... I don't believe I made any light cav. No, I didn't. Okay. Can we even make light cav? I don't know if there's actual cavalry down here. No, we can't. Okay, that makes more sense. We actually can't make any flanking units. We're not a barbarian tribe, so we can't make chariots, which are, I don't know, supposed to kind of be flanking units. They're not really. Kind of, but also not really. But anything like horse archers are kind of flank units, especially with that. That's a disgusting maneuver, actually. Scouts, but they're just light. So light, ranged, and heavy cavalry, well, heavy to some sort of degree, are supposed to be your flanks. But we can't make any of those, so... If we did this, would be lose or win? Not really either. Just sort of a maybe. That's all we get. I think this battle will be far over. Oh boy. The Massilian Ventures. No doubt searching for trade opportunities with the barbarians. It says mythical lands, but we get to see everything from the beginning of the game, which is also a little bit weird, but whatever. Oh wow, this is just not good in any capacity. Religious faction, ooh, we're not going to be friends with him. Under investigation, ooh, his family loses prestige, he loses popularity, we lose money for it. Or we can lose even more money than we even have. Which is not really what I want to do. You know what, let's just go with corruption. The slaves will be a little bit upset as well. I don't know how many slaves we actually have. I don't think that was enough to really change the economy too drastically, so I'm not too upset about that. Okay, so you're a siege army actually, so go ahead and siege that fort. I need you to stand on some sort of farmland, somewhere you can regain food. You have enough food for a siege. You guys should have enough food to last the siege of Rome, which will be good. The armies are doing okay. I don't know if blockades work the same way that we'd think they do. This is not good. Hold on. I'm already there, which is not good. Let's see if we can come in and save the day. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, that definitely did save a couple things. Okay, that's good. I wonder how, yeah, Syracuse actually could land their entire army here, but I guess my vassals are keeping the mainland safe. I appreciate that. Well, we go and burn down Rome to the ground. Alright, so that's done. You guys, you stay here, actually. Force march, leave. We don't need to keep you force marching. Let's see if we can catch these guys. There you go, yeah. They ran away pretty quickly. That should be a stack wipe. There it is. I'm not sure, but I think stack wipes in Imperator work roughly the same way they do in Europa Universalis. If you have 10 times the number of men that they have, it's an instant surrender, which is kind of nice. That's the goal in life. I mean, imagine if you somehow took that to the absolute extreme and you just made like a 2 million stack where you could just instantly surrender, what is that, 200,000 men at once. It makes no sense, but it's something you could technically do. It's more useful for actual things though. Oh boy, wait, he loses money, he gains loyalty. Why would you losing money give you loyalty? I don't know, but we get free money, and I like free money. Free money is generally the best kind of money. Omen power, what is our omen actually? Did we do the right thing here? National commerce, well we're not exactly putting on the right fighting one. I didn't think I'd be fighting this early, I guess. But sure, we'll go with omen power. Let's also go with... Diplomatic reputation. Sure. I'm not sure what that really does in this game. Hopefully it makes us more appealing to the nations around us. Maybe it'll let us... I actually have no idea. Do something. Something out of the ordinary. If we have high diplomatic reputation. Oh boy. Oh, right. There we go. Rome has been pillaged. I'm sure that was supposed to be something from a mission, but I'm just doing it early. Just let them siege everything. Let them all burn it down. Okay, Rome. 36 months, huh? Oh, wow. We still have a while before we're even allowed to burn Rome down. Or at least to take all their stuff, which is unfortunate, but... This war is going to be a little while, to say the least. Can I move here? Thank you. Move here, actually. Or... Are we gonna get there in time? Somehow we're fighting off against Rome. How is this? How am I alive? How am I still alive here? I thought for sure I'd be dead at this point. That's just the weird nature of battles. I can't predict them yet. I have no idea if we're gonna win or lose a battle at this point. I do know that you guys don't have enough for a siege, which is a real big shame. We're gonna have to leave the heavy army on here for a little while. That's unfortunate, I guess. We seem to only have maybe 2 minutes left. Another election soon. Who's next to be elected? Or who's likely to be elected? It is... Oh, it will tell me. Yeah, we have different candidates. The populist faction. That's not very good. Oh boy. Wow, you guys are really popular. Or prominent or something, I don't know. But you apparently have 43? Oh wow, you have so many seats, that's why. The populist faction just has 1 billion seats. And when the populists are in power, we just have bad stuff. There's just nothing good that comes from it. Is there any way... I don't think we can unendorse the populist faction. We just have to endorse other factions. So to do that, we're actually going to spend some stuff. The military faction, we're currently at war. The theory goes, we should probably empower them a little bit. But we all know how selective voting works. We'll go for the guy who has the next most power and try and promote him. That's how the power of strategic voting is going to just control the Senate pretty much. Despite we would have a better guy to rule, no one would vote for him enough, so we'll get the next best guy we can possibly have to come in here and fix things. They're about even for support, actually. They're about even. Alright. Can I smear the reputation of this guy? Is he a friend? He's actually a friend of this guy. Smearing the reputation, is that? That doesn't do anything for me. And giving him good stuff doesn't really help. Is he a general? I don't know. I'm hoping in the next little while, you know, I don't know. Is this gonna work out? Ooh, maybe not. I think the populist faction might come into play anyways, which is a shame. The siege of Veii is over. Oh, a new ruler. It is our populist guy. That is a massive shame. How long does he last until the next election? Oh, there's my timer. There we go. That means I have to put a cut in very soon. The next election is going to be in 5 years. Okay, so that's the election cycle they have, I guess. Alright then. Let's go with the discipline for our next omen. Let's give ourselves more civic duty resources, whatever. It's going to be... Let's not give any of our special, powerful families any more influence than they need. This siege just happened, so this is burning. I really like this effect, by the way. I don't know why, it's just kind of interesting to look at. So anyway, this is going to be sieged. This should be sieged. I guess we're also at war with this guy? No. I don't know why this one isn't getting siege right here, but whatever. Let's move you... Now let's just fully occupy Rome and then have that done and over with. But anyways, unfortunately we're kind of out of time, so we're going to have to come back for episode 3 of the Punic Power, where we're probably going to finish off Rome. Hopefully start actually contesting the war goal, because if we don't, we're going to have problems, of course. It's going to try and enforce a white peace, which is not what we want. But anyways, this is Quarbit signing off, hoping you had a fun time this episode, and as always, have a fantastic day.